While we were fighting over culture war nonsense, the UN, yes, the United Nations, that UN, they issued a new report on what they call sexual freedom. Sexual freedom, where they argued that any attempt by a government of any country to limit the sexual conduct of someone, regardless of their gender, sexual orientation, marital status, or age, should never be allowed to fly. That none of those things, whether premarital or extramarital, should ever be criminalized. Now, for most of that, I get it. Yeah, you don't want like African countries executing gay people. You know, a woman flirts with a guy at the market in Saudi Arabia and they chop her hand off. I understand that. But notice how they just snuck the whole age thing in there. With respect to the enforcement of criminal law, any prescribed minimum age of consent to sex must be applied in a non-discriminatory manner. Enforcement may not be linked to the sex or gender, blah, blah, blah. Moreover, sexual conduct involving persons below the domestically prescribed minimum age of consent may be consensual, in fact, if not in law. So there you have it. The UN says that countries need to legalize pedophilia. I told you so. And I don't take any pride in this. There's no amount of pleasure that I take in knowing I was right here. None. I told you months ago that this was coming. With all the crap they've been pushing on kids. Oh, your kids can consent to sex changes. They can consent to have a 45-year-old man with fake tits twerk on him while he's high on ketamine and they throw singles at him. The logical next step has always been sexual relationships with adults. And you have no say. And the UN said it themselves. No law. There should be no law punishing couples regardless of the age gap. That's what they want. Now, the UN doesn't write legislation, but they can recommend it. And they can make things very difficult for countries that don't go along. Again, man, the Red Guard. Separating the kids from their parents. Oh, you're upset that your 14-year-old wants to date a 50-year-old man? Well, you're a bigot. You're down with the four olds, old culture, old habits. That's your problem, man. We need to get rid of you. You're problematic. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you could actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.